So you're wondering at what age your child should start competing? Well, the first question you've got to ask yourself is, does your child actually want to compete? If it's a no, then right now may not be the best time or the right time for your child to start competing. You could try and push them into their first competition. If they love it, great, keep going. If not, then BMX competitions might not actually be for them, or it might not just be the right time. If they do want to compete, great, get them competing as early as they'd like. To be honest, I don't think there's an age that's too young. As long as they're enjoying it and they're having fun, get them competing. Let them be a sponge. Let them watch the pros, the kids older than them, and just learn from watching. I know kids sometimes all they want to do is ride, which is great, but sometimes it's great as well to watch the older kids and the pros, and then they can take tips from them. Keep it fun, don't take it too seriously at the start. If it's taken too seriously, your child probably won't enjoy it for a prolonged period of time. Try not to put too much pressure on them either. At the end of the day, we're riding a kid's bike and it's all fun. Maybe when they get a little bit older, they can start taking it more seriously. They put a lot of time into it, and I get that. But the key is to keep it as fun for as long as possible. If it's not fun anymore, then it's going to be really hard work to keep on progressing and keep on wanting to turn up and actually compete. Competitions are great character building for your son or daughter. Competitions are great for letting you know how you're progressing in your riding. You can keep track of how you're doing. At the start of the year, you may not even be able to pull a run. Near the end of the year, you're pulling a full 60-second run and you're actually getting somewhere and enjoying it. You've learnt a new trick, boom, you can put that in your 60-second run. Every time you turn up to a competition, it's always nice to have a new trick in the back pocket. I know as a parent you can spend a lot of money going to these competitions, and I get it can be frustrating if your son or your daughter isn't taking it too seriously. And I get it if you're taking it more seriously than your son or your daughter. But you're not going to get anywhere if you're putting too much pressure on your son and daughter and they actually don't want to do it. You're better off letting them go, letting them have fun, and they'll probably learn way more in a different mindset rather than a pressured mindset. I'm not a parent, and you definitely don't have to take my advice on this. But over the years, I've seen loads of kids come through the skate park. The ones that do better are generally the ones that don't have quite as much pressure on them. If they have too much pressure on them, it gets so overwhelming and they don't find it fun anymore. Try and support them as much as you can on their journey. Let them make mistakes and let them figure them out. So I hope that helps. And yeah, if they want to compete, get them competing.